Hey, all you cat guardians out there! I know very well the fear you feel just thinking that your cat might run away and never come back. In this video, we're gonna unpack the reasons that lead our feline friends to become escape artists, so you can prevent a heartbreaking disappearance. Plus, I'll tell you how cats navigate back home and what to do if your little ninja goes missing. Let's get into it. Now we gotta remember, cats are creatures of habit. Their world revolves around routine and predictability. They find comfort in knowing what to expect. Any change, even something we might think is small, can really throw them off balance. It disrupts their sense of security. Think about it. A new pet joins the family and suddenly their territory feels invaded. You move to a new house and everything smells and looks different. Renovations turn the place upside down, creating chaos and unfamiliarity. Or even loud noises from the street can trigger a tsunami of anxiety in your cat. They are sensitive to their environment. And what happens when the anxiety gets too intense? They start to show signs of stress. They look for an escape route, trying to find a place where they feel safe. Is your cat hiding more than usual? This could be a sign they're feeling overwhelmed. Are they over-grooming or losing their appetite? These behaviors are often linked to stress. These are all red flags, folks, indicators that something is not right. We need to create a safe haven for our cats, a place where they can retreat and feel secure, a sanctuary where they feel secure and in control, away from the chaos. Remember, a stressed cat is more likely to bolt, so let's keep those stress levels low, provide them with comfort and stability. Speaking of stress, let's talk about fear. Cats are hardwired to avoid danger. Their survival instincts are razor sharp. Imagine a world of amplified sounds and smells, where a sudden movement could mean a predator is lurking. Now, imagine introducing a loud, energetic dog into that world, or a sudden thunderstorm that shakes the house. What about those ear-splitting fireworks on holidays? For a cat, these are terrifying events that can send them running for the hills. If you know a storm is coming, create a cozy, secure den for your cat. Remember, a terrified cat is a flight risk, so let's minimize those fear factors. Okay, this one might sound a little wild, but stick with me. Sometimes a cat disappears not because they're scared or stressed, but because they've got another life. It's like they're leading a double life, James Bond style, but with more napping and less espionage. They might have a favorite neighbor who feeds them treats, or a secret spot in another house where they like to curl up for a nap. It's not always about malice or a lack of love for you. Sometimes it's just a cat being a cat, following their nose and their curiosity. Make sure your cat has a collar with an ID tag that's up to date. That way, if they do wander off to visit their other family, everyone knows who their real human is. Chapter 4. The Call of the Wild Territory and Your Cat. Let's talk about territory, that invisible map that cats carry in their heads. For a cat, the world is their oyster, or at least they'd like it to be. They have a natural instinct to explore, to patrol their domain, and to mark their territory. Now, this is especially true for unneutered males, who are driven by hormones to seek out mates and establish dominance. That's why spaying or neutering your cat isn't just about preventing unwanted kittens. When you neuter or spay your cat, you're essentially turning down the volume on those territorial instincts, making them less likely to wander far from their home base. Your cat and your peace of mind will thank you for it. Chapter 5. Born to Hunt, Satisfying the Predator Within. We can't forget that beneath that fluffy exterior, your cat is a skilled predator. It's in their DNA. They've got those sharp claws, those piercing eyes, and that lightning-fast reflexes, all honed by thousands of years of evolution. And sometimes that instinct to hunt, to stalk, and to capture prey, well, it doesn't get fully satisfied by a feather wand and a laser pointer. Cats are hardwired to hunt, and sometimes that means venturing outside to find more challenging prey. Engage their hunting instincts with interactive play sessions. Offer them puzzle feeders that challenge their minds and their bodies. Make their indoor environment stimulating and enriching so they don't feel the need to seek out those thrills outside. Remember, a satisfied hunter is less likely to roam. Chapter 6. The Bare Necessities, Meeting Your Cat's Needs. This one might seem obvious, but it's worth repeating. Cats are more likely to stay put if their basic needs are met. Think of it like this. If you weren't getting enough food, water, or shelter at home, you might be tempted to look for a better situation elsewhere, right? Well, cats are no different. They need food, water, a clean litter box, and a safe place to sleep. But it goes beyond the basics. Cats also need mental and emotional stimulation. If they're not getting these things at home, they might start looking for them elsewhere. Spend quality time with them every day, groom them, play with them, and talk to them. Remember, a happy cat is a homebody cat. Now let's talk about something that often gets overlooked, a cat's health. Sometimes a cat's sudden urge to escape isn't about stress, fear, or even boredom. It's a cry for help. You see, cats are masters at hiding pain and illness. It's in their nature to mask vulnerability. So, if your cat's behavior changes suddenly, if they become more reclusive, or if they start acting like a furry Houdini, don't ignore it. It could be a sign that something's amiss. The best course of action? Get them to the vet, ASAP. Let's be honest, curiosity is one of the things we love most about cats. Their inquisitive nature is what makes them so fascinating to watch. That sense of wonder, that desire to explore every nook and cranny, it's endearing. They turn the mundane into an adventure, but it can also be a recipe for disaster, especially when it comes to outdoor adventures. The world outside can be unpredictable and sometimes dangerous. Cats are natural explorers, and the world is full of fascinating sights, sounds, and smells that they just have to investigate. Every corner holds a new mystery for them. A rustling leaf, a chirping bird, a discarded food wrapper. These are all irresistible siren calls to a curious cat. They can't help but follow their instincts. If you have a yard, consider building a catio, a safe enclosure where they can enjoy the fresh air and sunshine without the risks of wandering off. It's like their own personal playground. If you're taking them for walks on a leash, make sure they're secure in a properly fitted harness. This ensures they can explore safely without slipping out. And for those times when they do venture out, consider a GPS tracker. This way, you can always know where they are, giving you peace of mind while they satisfy their curiosity. Okay, let's talk about the birds and the bees, or in this case, the cats. Cats have their own unique mating rituals and behaviors that are fascinating to observe. For unneutered cats, the urge to mate, to find a partner and continue their genetic legacy, is incredibly strong. This drive is deeply ingrained in their DNA, pushing them to seek out mates. It's a primal drive that can override their fear, their common sense, and even their loyalty to their humans. This instinct can lead to some surprising and sometimes troublesome behaviors. When those hormones surge, they'll do whatever it takes to find a mate, even if it means escaping from the comfort of home and venturing into unknown and potentially dangerous territory. This can be stressful for both the cat and the owner. That's why spaying or neutering your cat isn't just good for controlling the feline population. It's a responsible choice that benefits the overall well-being of your pet. By removing their reproductive organs, you're essentially turning off that biological imperative to mate, making them less likely to roam and more content to stay put. This can lead to a happier, more relaxed cat. Plus, it has a whole host of health benefits, reducing the risk of certain cancers and infections. Regular vet checkups can ensure your cat remains healthy and happy, so if you haven't already, talk to your vet about getting your cat fixed. It's a decision that can improve your cat's quality of life and give you peace of mind. Now, I want to explain something important. How does your cat find their way back home? It's pretty amazing. Cats have this incredible internal compass, a combination of their keen sense of smell, their memory for landmarks, and even their ability to sense the Earth's magnetic field. But this homing instinct isn't foolproof. If your cat gets lost, don't wait. Act quickly. Search your immediate surroundings, put up flyers with their picture and your contact info, and use the power of social media. Talk to your neighbors, contact local shelters and veterinary clinics, and make sure your cat has an updated microchip. Remember, the sooner you act, the better the chances of bringing your furry friend home safe and sound. Click on the screen and continue with me in the amazing world of cats.